Most people picture heaven like clouds, golden gates, and people floating around playing harps forever. But the weird thing is, that's not really how the Bible describes it at all. According to the Bible, heaven is loud. It's huge. It's full of movement, fire, creatures, cities, music, judgment, and some truly strange things most churches never even mention. We grew up with a peaceful image, soft clouds, silent retirement, and perhaps eternal boredom. But let's look at the source text itself. The biblical description is far more intense. It is loud, huge, active, and filled with flashes of lightning and constant activity. The story actually starts way before humans even existed. Before Earth, before Adam and Eve, before anything we know. The Bible describes heaven as God's throne room. It's the place where God rules from a throne surrounded by living creatures covered in eyes, flashes of lightning, and angels constantly moving around. In Revelation, John struggles to describe what he sees because none of it looks normal. He talks about colors like jasper and emerald, a sea that looks like glass, and creatures with 6 wings who never stop speaking. Heaven in the Bible isn't a peaceful retirement place. It looks more like the center of reality itself. Everything flows from there. Then you have the prophets, whose visions of heaven are often some of the strangest and most terrifying parts of the Bible. Ezekiel sees wheels inside wheels covered in eyes, moving with angelic beings, fire everywhere, creatures moving in impossible ways. It sounds nothing like the soft cloud version people are taught. Isaiah sees heaven almost like a royal court, with angels called seraphim surrounding God's throne, causing the entire place to shake from their voices. Almost every person in the Bible who sees heaven becomes terrified first. Isaiah immediately panics, feeling unclean just standing there. The story shifts again when Jesus talks about the kingdom of heaven. He rarely describes it the way people expect. Jesus talks about feasts, mansions, rewards, judgment, and a future kingdom that will come to earth. One of the biggest surprises is that the final heaven isn't humans escaping earth forever. It's actually heaven coming down to earth. This happens in Revelation when John describes what's called the New Jerusalem, and this part feels massive. He sees an enormous city coming down from heaven. The walls are made of jasper. Streets look like transparent gold. Gates made from single pearls. There's no sun, because God's presence lights the whole city. If you calculate the measurements given, the city would be larger than most countries. It's not a tiny spiritual place floating in the sky. It's a real physical kingdom. Revelation describes a river flowing from God's throne, with the tree of life growing beside it, producing fruit constantly. Paradise lost in Genesis is finally restored at the end. The Bible keeps moving toward judgment, where every person faces God directly. Heaven is connected to justice just as much as peace. Jesus talks about people being separated and books being opened. Not everyone enters this city, which is where the tension of the whole Bible truly builds. The Bible never spends that much time describing heaven itself. The true focus is always on the presence of God. That's the center of everything.